Friday night baseball from the Bay Area and the O.Co Coliseum. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he went into the 7th inning, but wasn't able to get a decision. I look to get a W here in this one.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Gray's ready. The 2-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, here are Ned Yost's Kansas City Royals in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, plenty to worry about now with only one out. Not only do you have a dangerous hitter on deck, but you've got a real speedster over there at first, so he could very well be on the move here.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
Just your classic single and a stolen base. Now with one out in the first, another base hit here to put that first run on the board.
Runners on his way to third. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, he's got a left-handed hitter up there, so he's got a clear lane right down to third to make this throw. But I think he just rushed it a little bit, and this ball's going to end up in left field.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. To 2-2 now.
Just overmatched him there.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Simeon's there. Throw gets him. 2 down. And with that, let's get a quick glance at the Oakland A's defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, you remember growing up, right field wasn't a very important position. But here at this level, it's as important as any. And this man plays it as well as anybody. Very reliable, covers ground, always makes a routine play.
Kendrys Morales will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
Valencia, ranging into the outfield, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. KC leads this one 1-0. Edinson Volquez will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matty, in his last time out, he gave him 7 strong innings. Got his ball club to win. They'll take that again from him here.
Billy Burns comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Eric Karros, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so they're going to let their guy work with the lead right away.
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Chris Coughlin will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. On the ground to third. Moustakas has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third.
Chris Davis gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail this one 1-0. Tony Cruz will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Tony Cruz.
Gray into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate, Paulo Orlando, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Orlando.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simeon's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7. Third baseman,
Mike Moustakas into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Reddick to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas, as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Wow, that inning didn't really look like it was going anywhere, but if the first 2 guys don't get on in front of them, that's when they're swinging for the trees. When guys are on in front of them, they shorten down and try to go for the base hit, but a big solo shot right there with 2 outs.
Omar Infante to stand in.
Omar Infante.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A lot of pitches up in the zone here early on.
And that's not the worst thing in the world at this place, but you've got to pick your spots.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Another tough pitch and a tough call there. He couldn't get him to bite again, so he's worked it from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat right there. Anytime you go from down 0-2 in the count to working out a walk, well, let me tell you, that ain't easy to do. And that's all about having a really good feel for the strike zone.
Alcides Escobar will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is high. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, they've got to figure out some way to shut down this running game. And I think it has to start out there on the mound with maybe the guy holding on to the ball a little bit longer or showing a couple different looks, because they've been reading him like a book so far.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Reddick has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Royals get one here, courtesy of Mike Moustakas. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 2-0. Mark Canha will stand in, 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
First baseman.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. 2-0.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And that's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Stepping in now, Danny Valencia, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's got that average up over 340 now. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Stephen Vogt stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Orlando is in pursuit. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Lorenzo Cain will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there, as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
And that misses 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Stepping in, Gerard Dyson. He singled his last time up. Sends that one out of play for strike one. One out, nobody on. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Bounce to first. To his right, Canna. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Eric Hosmer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
And this would be a good bounce back inning for him. He's looked a little shaky here in these first few innings, so a 1-2-3 inning would be just what the doctor ordered.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Gray has his target and delivers. And here's a ball hit in the air. Valencia in foul ground, and this will land foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting.
Kendrys Morales will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Royals leave one, but they... Josh Reddick will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Kane is after it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 8.
Marcus Semien will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Ball one. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. Jed Lowry will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Now batting. Center fielder.
Billy Burns will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Again to first. In the dirt, and now let's see. But fortunately here, no advance. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Dyson has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. Tony Cruz is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out number one.
Up next for the Royals,
Paulo Orlando stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Outside, 2-1. Gray against the sign. Here's the 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Mike Moustakas stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first pitch fastball in that at bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
Oh, he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And they get the out at first. Score it 1-2-3 on the putout. Chris Coughlin is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Lifted the other way to left center. Kane has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Chris Davis in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he'll step off. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Grounded to third, fielded by Moustakas. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
now batting, first baseman, Mark.
Now at the plate, Mark Canha. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Infante. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Omar Infante heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Second baseman, Omar Infante.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2. Here it comes. Hot shot to third. Valencia is up with it, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Alcides Escobar is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fly ball out to right field. Reddick has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning. Lorenzo Cain will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. Danny Valencia will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and Fonte has it, and he's retired 1 away.
The batter, catcher
Stephen Vogt is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Tapped out in front of home. Cruz scoops it up, throw on to first, 2 gone.
now batting.
In now, Josh Reddick. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Reddick.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. Gerard Dyson will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Davis is under it, 1 away. Now to the plate, Eric Hosmer. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Burns on the run. 2 down.
Now batting.
Kendrys Morales will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Reddick is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Marcus Semien will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Skied into straightaway right. Dyson is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
And with 1 gone now, that'll bring in Jed Lowry.
Lowry.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Billy Burns comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that'll get down for a base hit. Chris Coughlin will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Chris Davis will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
2-1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Smoked on the ground left side. Escobar fields it cleanly. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th, but before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
To third, Valencia gloves it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Left fielder.
Paulo Orlando will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Oh, you know this ball had base hit written all over it. And for as hard as it was hit, it may have even made it into the alley. But that's a nice job at short to get all the way up there and just pull this thing down for the out.
Mike Moustakas will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 runs on 2 hits. And no errors so far for the Royals. And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Well, not a game to remember for either offense so far. Just the 7th hit combined between the 2 teams.
Omar Infante strides in, grounded out his last time through. Gray sets. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danny Valencia will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Stephen Vogt will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Nobody out, runner on first. Again down to second.
2 strikes.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
The tag from Moustakas, and he is out at third base.
Well, I understand the need to try and make something happen, but when you're losing, one thing you cannot afford to do is have guys get thrown out on the base pass. And that makes an already tough situation even tougher.
Josh Reddick will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Here comes the first pitch. Marcus Semien is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
Jed Lowry will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. John Axford will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Leading off the inning, Alcides Escobar, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Tap foul at home plate. Here's the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Whoa. That's a pearl right there.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Got him. Lorenzo Cain will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next,
Gerard Dyson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Runs up and gets this one down. Canna over to his left, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is... Joaquin Soria is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Joaquin Soria.
Leading off the inning, Billy Burns, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Runs up and gets this one down. Moustakas takes it in. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Second baseman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chris Coughlin comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lines softly toward the hole, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Chris Davis will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
And this is fouled at the plate. Before the payoff pitch, you'll look to first. Don't want to forget about him.
Just keeping an eye on him.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Coco Crisp will come on now and pinch run here.
First baseman. Mark Canna.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Fouled straight back. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. Danny Valencia steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now.
And even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. A's strand a couple. They're down 2-0. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the O.Co Coliseum in Oakland. Coco Crisp will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Ryan Madsen come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Eric Hosmer is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Well, this is exactly where you want that changeup to be. That thing fell right through the bottom of the zone. No chance.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. And that couldn't have been an easy take.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. pulled toward right center. Reddick, contact, down 0-2 now. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Tony Cruz stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
This is the hardest first pitch to look for. You just can't wait long enough.
And not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else. And you don't even need to have perfect location. Location's not as important when you're throwing that changeup early on.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Wade Davis is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 42, Wade Davis.
Stephen Vogt will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
The batter,
Josh Reddick stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a liner, but foul. Swing and a line drive. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Sam Fuld will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
the shortstop.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Marcus Semien. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. In there, strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? Escobar on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So a big moment here, and standing in, Jed Lowry. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's a nice win here for these guys. And now I think, EK, you better hurry up and get to a computer so you can get your taxes in by midnight.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Edinson Volquez. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a complete game, but he did get him into the 7th inning, and that was enough to get his guys into position to win this ball game.
Final line score.
It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the O.co Coliseum in Oakland. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball coming up next. Henderson Alvarez is on the mound for game 2. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, what makes him difficult, the fact that he throws two different types of fastballs. He's got that four-seamer, and then he's got that two-seamer that runs in on the hitter sometimes. Very difficult to attack both.
Lorenzo Cain heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Number 6.
Drilled to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second.
Now to the plate, Paulo Orlando, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Eric Hosmer will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Canna is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over. Yordano Ventura will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
Billy Burns is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. These Royals, Eric Karros, entering play here this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
And it's been a great start to this road trip so far. They've won 4 of the first 5 games. Normally, even if you just play 500 ball on the road, you'll do fine. So they're exceeding that number and then some.
Cologne right there, and a rather easy first out.
Batting second.
Chris Coghlan will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Chris Davis is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Well, this is the kind of...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0. Mark Canna comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, we've got the big man behind the plate, Salvador Perez. We all know what he means to this game, how he impacts it defensively, gives you a little pop on the offensive side, but most importantly, a clubhouse leader. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Ventura's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Well, that might be his way of saying.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Kendrys Morales will start us off in the second inning, and I believe, Steve, patience ought to be the watchword here.
Yeah, down on 3 pitches in the first inning. That's making life a little too easy for him out there.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. And it's a fly out to start the second, one away.
Batting fifth.
Salvador Perez will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded to third. Valencia scoops it up. Throw on to first. Two gone.
Batting sixth.
Alex Gordon will stand in. Back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Alvarez into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Stephen Vogt will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. And that misses for ball one.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Josh Reddick will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Kane going back at the track, the wall. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Batting eighth, the shortstop.
A solo home run here for Josh Reddick. And the A's lead it now 3-0.
1-1.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Batting ninth, designated
Jed Lowry will get his first opportunity now. And you can see that average pushing up near 350 to start things out. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
number 1, Billy Burns.
Billy Burns will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
0-1.
Right there for strike one. Tapped down the line. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mike Moustakas leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, one away.
Batting 8.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Stepping in now, Dusty Coleman. Runner goes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick is going to get there to make the catch, and now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first. On to first, a double play. Digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Ventura has his target. Here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. And the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Kane has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Chris Davis will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. And he'll step off. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Mark Canha stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Mark Canha.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
And this would be a good bounce-back inning for him. He's looked a little shaky here in these first few innings, so a 1-2-3 inning would be just what the doctor ordered.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air out toward right field. Orlando waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they're on top. Lorenzo Cain is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Alvarez has his target, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Still 2-2. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So with the leadoff man aboard to begin the inning, let's call on our daily feature, This Date in Baseball History. Paulo Orlando walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Davis. And they can't run it down. Here's the 0-2. Runner goes for third. Oh, and that's knocked down.
Both of these guys at the top of the lineup can put a lot of pressure on the defense because of that speed. And here, he beats this one out, and that's going to be ruled an infield single.
Eric Hosmer will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. No runs, 4 hits. 1 error so far for Kansas City. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Striding into the box, Kendrys Morales. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
And he'll be in there at second without a throw, in fact. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Yeah, and unless he was going on his own down there at third, they were using that contact play where you're told wherever and whenever the ball's hit, you're off and running. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. You've got to go. They love to play an aggressive style on the bases, and it gets them a run right there.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Danny Valencia is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. 2-0.
After the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left, and the A's open it up 4-1 now. Chris Medlin is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Stephen Vogt will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. On the ground to the right side. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Right fielder.
Josh Reddick digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Taken high and deep to right. Orlando ranging back to the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it up to third base as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Marcus Semien comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hard hit to first. A play at the plate. A tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. In now, Jed Lowry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Alex Gordon heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Hit out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Out in front of it, strike 1.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted 2nd overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the 1st round of the same draft.
And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Alvarez sets. First pitch on the way. Christian Colon is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. For Moustakas, it's his 4th double here in this early part of the year. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. That's more than the rest of these guys can say.
The 2-1 on its way. And, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Dusty Coleman will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Billy Burns comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. It's swung on and hit in the air. There to take it now is Kane as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Chris Coughlin will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I think generous is the word here. That looked like it was 6 inches off the plate.
Coleman is up with it on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
The left fielder,
Chris Davis
number 2.
strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. Perez has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. These are gone in order, but they lead it 4-1. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen, as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Lorenzo Cain is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Alvarez has his sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Paulo Orlando will dig in here. 2 for 2 with a double thus far.
Yeah, and I like the at-bats he's had. Looking very confident and fluid at the plate, Matt.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Hit down the third base line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Eric Hosmer stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down. Mark Canha will stand in to start things for Oakland in their half of the 6th. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. To third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Danny Valencia stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Up next,
Stephen Vogt will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Gordon's throw comes in, and that'll hold the runner at third base. Josh Reddick will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And he takes strike 2.
Yeah, he's been patient here with the bases loaded, but he's backed himself into a corner now.
And that's in there. Base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Make it 5-1. Marcus Semien stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And this battery knows full well that this guy's been scuffling lately. So they're not messing around here. They're coming right after him.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Line to the right side. A reach, but it gets by him, and that might play them all. 1 run scores. Around third and being waved on home. And to score, the runner from second, and he is in there. Jed Lowry is set to try his luck now with 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Billy Burns will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Up next for Oakland,
Chris Coughlin strides in, grounded out his last time through. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Got him. And that puts a merciful end to what will go down as Kendrys Morales will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Alvarez is ready. 2-2 on its way home. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
And this late into his afternoon of work, the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance that he might slip up and leave one out over the middle of the plate.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
number 13.
Salvador Perez will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
Belted high in the air out to left. Davis going back, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number
Alex
9.
Gordon will step in, a groundout victim as last time. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors for Kansas City to this point. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They trail big. It's 9-1. Chris Davis will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. That evens it up 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Just late. He's safe.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. First pitch on its way. Mark Canha stands in as he looks at ball one here. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Danny Valencia gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Liner toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
And he knows out there that he's got a pitcher in trouble right now, so he's going to do anything he can do to help him out. And this is a huge boost right here as he dives and makes an outstanding catch.
Standing in now, Stephen Vogt as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. One left for Oakland. Mike Moustakas will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Well, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Moustakas is retired, and there's one away.
Second baseman
Christian Colon will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Hit to third. Valencia gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Dusty Coleman will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Josh Reddick digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ball game, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
But an atom ball right to him for the first out.
shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Marcus Semien is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2.
The batter, number
Jed
8,
Lowry gets
hitter,
another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. In there, strike 1. Tap foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Lorenzo Cain will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
The right fielder, number
Paulo
16.
Orlando ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Coughlin ranging into the outfield. He's got it 1 away. Eric Hosmer will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Kane runs. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. And the runner's breaking for third. And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And in fact, no throw as he's into third easily. So coming to the plate, Kendrys Morales. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him the pitch that he likes.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's going to be your final out here, and the A's have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game. Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball. Jesse Hahn is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he went into the 7th inning, but wasn't able to get a decision. I look to get a W here in this one.
Lorenzo Cain is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Hahn gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. Gerard Dyson is on deck. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon. Gerard Dyson gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
You know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
Pitches a cold strike, the throw. And, in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Runner goes for third. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. And, in fact, no throw as he's into third easily. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Eric Hosmer will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this was...
Batting fourth, designated
Kendrys Morales will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Well, I'll tell you what, I have him in my lineup every day. He's had 8 RBIs over his last 10 games. Yesterday was just a little bit of an off day for him.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Davis. And they can't run it down. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Valencia is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Mike Minor gets the ball for the Royals in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, wasn't really a friend of the bullpen. Only went into the 5th inning, ended up with a no decision. He'll look to go a lot deeper in this one.
Billy Burns is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gordon is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Chris Coughlin will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Chris Davis gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And it's quickly 0-2. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here! A solo shot here to left, and the A's are back to even now. It's 1 apiece.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
Seven straight games with a base hit now, and that's a solid week or so of swinging the bat with some authority.
Josh Reddick will stand in for the first time now, and he'll do so as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. On the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Salvador Perez will lead things off here, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Chopped at the plate. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth,
Alex Gordon will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
The 2015 regular season was a tough one for Alex Gordon due to those injuries. But he came back strong to contribute in the playoffs to help the Royals bring that World Series championship home.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And thinking back to that Royals World Series title in 2015, there were so many contributors.
And I think that's what Alex Gordon and his teammates really understand completely. If everyone just does their job, you don't need any one player to be superhuman. Really, it's a team sport, and they exemplify exactly that.
Christian Colon into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
But there to take it in is a well-positioned Lowry, and the inning is over. KC down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Billy Butler will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season.
Butler.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Squared that one up just a little late. Bounced weakly near the plate. Perez is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting seven. Second
Jed Lowry will dig in now. And as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Oh, and he can't make the play. Minor's ready. Coming at him with the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Dyson moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Marcus
Semien will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Pulls the down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit.
batting ninth, catcher
Josh Fegley will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. Now the 0-1. Down and away, ball one.
One ball, one strike.
Rocket to third, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. One left for Oakland. Through two, we're tied one apiece. Beautiful day here in the East Bay as we get a shot there of downtown Oakland, and the Bay set to go here in the third. Omar Infante will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
Omar Infante.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Left side, Valencia takes it in. throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth,
Alcides Escobar will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Hans ready. Here's the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty, one man out. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Lorenzo Cain digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Belted high in the air out to left. Davis going back to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Royals have taken the lead. It's 2-1.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at-bats than anyone else in my lineup over the course of the season. So why not put a better hitter up there rather than just a punch-and-Judy guy? And that certainly worked out for him right here.
Here's Gerard Dyson. As he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to Butler is in time, and the inning is over. The Royals do play to run thanks to Lorenzo Cain. Billy Burns will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Dyson is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the third.
Chris Conklin.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Infante. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Number 2.
Now to the plate, Chris Davis. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. A little bouncer. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. He's around first, on his way to second now. Around second. He'll try for third. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple. Danny Valencia will get a shot now in an RBI spot following the 2-out triple.
Yeah, it kind of looked to me like the inning was all but over. Now they've got a chance to tie things up with a base hit right here.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Hit out towards second. Infante has it. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple.
Leading off for the Royals, first baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Kendrys Morales will stand in, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH. Tapped out in front of home. Fegley has it on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Salvador Perez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
Ball 1, no
Now a
strike.
fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. For Perez, the double was his 3rd of the season here in this first month. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't go up there helping him out, especially if you get that feeling that they're trying to work around you.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He can try to make that perfect pitch, and you know what? If he misses, who cares?
Hahn sets. Here it comes on 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simeon's there, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Josh Reddick, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he'll step off and try again. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. In now, Billy Butler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He flew out in his last at bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Christian Colon heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Hahn has his target. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. And that's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Omar Infante stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And he thought of taking third here too.
Well, if he's smart, I think he'll stay right there. No sense forcing it with nobody out.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Alcides Escobar is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Here's the 0-1. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. 2 runs on 2 hits. 2 errors for Kansas City to this point. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Lorenzo Cain leans in, looking to replicate his last at-bat when he launched a solo home run.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Has to be thinking strikeout here. That misses. 1-2. A man on third with 2 down. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Marcus Semien will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Dyson on the run. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Infante's there. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next for
Oakland. 1 gone now, and here's the catcher, Josh Phegley. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cain calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Up next for Oakland,
Billy Burns will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Chris Coghlan will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
That one's going to hurt. No doubt about it. I can tell you one thing, though. He won't give that pitcher any satisfaction by rubbing.
So stepping in, Chris Davis. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-2 ball game. Danny Valencia steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Well, boys, this would seem to be a completely new ball game now.
Yeah, that kind of snuck up out of nowhere. He was cruising along, and now all of a sudden, he finds himself behind.
Chopped foul right at home plate. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Infante gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gerard Dyson will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And you don't want to put this guy on as the tying run because he'd have a ton of speed over there at first base.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Gloved by Lowry. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Number 35.
Eric Hosmer will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Trying to strike him out for the second time. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
Hosmer's able to lay off, so he'll move to first on the free pass. Kendrys Morales will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Hahn into the windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. Josh Reddick will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Grounded to short. On to first is Escobar, 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning now for Billy Butler. Into the windup and the pitch. To third, Colon ranges to his right. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, Second baseman,
Jed Lowry stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. To short, hit hard. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Salvador Perez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
Takes this the other way to right. Reddick is there, 1 away. Alex Gordon stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Liam Hendricks will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th. Christian Colon is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Runner breaks for third. To short. Simeon's got it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. So striding in, Omar Infante, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Into the seats, 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Outside, 2-1. Trying to hold the lead. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. 2 different locations, but equally effective.
3-2 now.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Paulo Orlando will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 16.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Look out, 2-0 now. I'll tell you, he's already hit 1 guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Hung that one out there a bit, but it's a called strike. 2-2. Swinging a liner back through the box. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Josh Fegley will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the 0 for so far.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Again down to second.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Digging in to try it again, Billy Burns. He singled his last time up. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Cologne has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. Minor sets. Here it comes. Chris Coughlin is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And a huge insurance run is across to score all the way from first. It's 4-2. Chris Davis will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
Now batting, third baseman.
Danny Valencia is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Kane is after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Alcides Escobar will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Butler is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a 1-pitch out to begin the 8th. Lorenzo Cain will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. Gerard Dyson will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And don't quite know what was going on there, but he's into first base safely. Eric Hosmer will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Pitch is a cold strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
I don't know about this one. Not exactly an ideal situation to run. You've got a left-handed batter up there. You're not really gaining a whole lot with 2 away. So if you try to take third in that situation, you darn sure better be safe.
Here's the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Back goes Reddick. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Eric Hosmer. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Sean Doolittle will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Here's Kendrys Morales. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Doolittle pauses. Here he comes 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Burns is there. And that retires the side. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number. Josh Reddick stands.